And we are live. We're back. How you doing, everybody? Nice to see you here. It is Friday, November the 12th, last hour of the day, last hour of the week, and that means options die in the next hour all over the place. Stock options are going to finish off and be erased from existence. We're watching all kinds of Rocket Lab is up 4 cents right now at 14.24. We've got SoFi up down 16 cents at 22.81. SoFi was as high today as 23.60, but now 22.81. The low was 22.17 first thing this morning. 25.2 million traded. So you had a chance this afternoon. I don't know if any of you took advantage of it, but some of you may have had a chance to write options when the stock hit 23.30, 23.40 after being as low this morning as what was it, 22.35, and then sitting at 22.65. And now it's backed off again. I don't know. I'm not sure if you're that active on it. You don't have to be. GameStop at $200.70, down 362. Looks like the $200 mark is going to be kind of the hood here for GameStop. The volume on GameStop today, 676,000. We're not going anywhere if we don't trade any volume here. Matterport, $22.41, up 21 cents. Holding on to a bit of a gain. 23andMe is down 48, but coming back up here. It's at 12.58 right now. The low was 12.13. Now 12.58 and climbing quickly. That's a 45-cent gain in the last about 45 minutes. 2.4 million on ME. I don't have any news, but it's definitely picking up some momentum here. A little upside towards the end of the day. Spire. What's going on with Spire? What is this? The stock is flatlining at 5.30 share. For ever since 12.45. 145, 245, 2 hours and 15 minutes. The stock has not moved more than a penny. It's going like this, like a patient, trying to breathe and stay alive. And it looks like ever since about 10:45 this morning, the stock really hasn't been allowed to go anywhere. It's kind of like there's a support bid there, and there's a stink offer, like it's like being pegged in at 5:30. What is going on at Spire that the stock would be flatlining like that? I do not know. 453,000 shares traded. We're at 5.30 a share, down 14 all day. What's up? Are there shorters with a wall? They won't let it go higher. It could it go lower, or is there somebody with a support bid and won't let it go lower, and their shorts keep hitting it and it won't go away? I don't know where the battle is here. I'm kind of curious about that. Confused. Love to know more. Over at ATIP, 392 and a half right now. $3.92 and a half cents, up 9.5 cents. Shares bottomed out a couple of times today, 378, and the last time we seem to have touched that price was just before 2 o'clock this afternoon, so about an hour and 10 minutes ago. And since then, 378 to 392, 14-cent comeback. So we're up on the day, 2 million shares traded. And I gotta wonder, what is the final hour going to hold on ATIP? Is there a battle brewing here? What's up, man? I don't know. Smart Rent up 42 cents still at 10.60, but we have been higher than this. We had been back to the $11+ level, and we've backed off a bit on 644,000 shares. We'll watch that. And then Sextera down 19 cents to 9.59. Volume 100,000 shares. There's nothing going on there today. AMC up 50 cents to 39.96. Robinhood backing off from its high of the day. It got up to 35.90. Now it's 34.95. Lost $1 and looks like it's slumping again. Still holding a 78-cent gain, but it was $1.70. Not holding that anymore. We're up 3.30 on Vanek Vectors SMH, the ETF, $301.37. Home Depot up $5. Strong day. 372, $3 below the all-time high. And over at IBM, or YBM as we like to say, 119.02, down $1.25 on the day. The Dow itself is up 142 points, and it's been holding 100 plus now for about 3-4 hours. Very steady, very strong market today. Okay. Microsoft up 387. Apple up 198. That's holding almost $150. 149.85, just under 150. Tesla down $37 at 1,025. A Bed Bath Beyond down 50 cents to 22.59. BlackBerry up 18 cents to 10.42. Royal Caribbean 84.08, down 222. Low of the day, 83.47. 83.47. That's a $15 drop from Monday. That is, yeah, that's this week on Royal Caribbean. That's your week right there. We call that zzz. That's down, baby. That is straight down, all the way down. And yeah, things aren't so great over there. And am I surprised? No. Norwegian's off 80 cents, Carnival's off 80 cents, and these are $25 stocks. They're off 4% today, well, 3% today, so they're getting hit. Goldman Sachs still holding a gain of 49 cents at 402.83. The low on the day was 399.34, now at 402. A little gain there. Amazon up $38, Facebook down $10, Google up $55. And Cisco up 11 cents. So there you have it. We are shutting down the options tonight for obviously all November 12 options expire tonight in the next 54 minutes. And we're going to watch closely just to see how these shares want to behave between now and then, if there are any shenanigans going on. Spire, like I say, it's $5.30 a share on the Spire. It is not moving. It is flatlining now for quite some time. If you take a look at this chart here on my big ass iPad, today's chart, look at that 530 chart there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at how flatline that is. Look at that. Right across there. Sorry about the reflection. Look at that. That thing is not, that is not normal. That is not a free market being a free market. That is a stock being controlled at a specific point, and it's not being allowed to go anywhere right now. So the question I have is, one, is it a shorter holding it down? Is it a bunch of guys holding it down to make sure options expire worthless? And I'm not talking about the options market necessarily that you and I talk about all the time. I'm talking about derivatives out there that are off market. Are there derivatives that have been created through London and others where these shares are being controlled, are being bet on, wagered on, at whatever price, whatever derivatives price people want to put on it? I mean, there could well be a group out there that has written 550 calls that expire today, and they're not going to let the stock get over 530 no matter how many you want to buy, because they've shorted 10 million shares at 550, or they've written 650s and they're not letting it go over 530. They want to lock in a 120 gain, or they've written 10s, or I don't know how long ago these were done, at what price, to whom, how, what, where, when. I got nothing. I got nada. All I know is that the stock is artificially being, had been artificially crushed to $5 in the first place from 1850. That's the first thing that the SEC hasn't investigated. The second thing, it's being artificially held right now at $5.30 a share on over 400 plus thousand shares traded, total volume 462,000, and nothing's going on here. It's the New York Stock Exchange where this stock trades. You'd think that the absolute supreme stock exchange of the world, the New York Stock Exchange, you'd wonder, how can this happen on the New York Stock Exchange? How can this kind of manipulation be fraudulently and blatantly be being done? No one says a word. There's, of course, the guys who own the New York Stock Exchange and who are participants in the New York Stock Exchange, and those who are members of the New York Stock Exchange, all the firms that are part of that big exchange over there, they're also probably the biggest backers of a significant number of SPACs that make sure that certain politicians have plenty of money to run on for re-election, so that they stay on those banking committees that oversee all the activities on the stock exchange that we're all part of. So there will be no cops seeing anything here. There's nothing to see here, the cop will tell you, as the blood runs down the sidewalk into the sewer. There is nothing to see here whatsoever. So I don't know. I could tell you. I don't know, kids. Isn't it fun? Are we having a good time or what with all this crazy stuff going on here? Are we going to have another low volume record day on GameStop? Sure likes it. It looks like it, says Evan. Maybe. 201.18 down 314 a share on 691,000 shares. There is nothing going on here. ME needs that lamp to find this way. What lamp are you talking about? Let's go Apple, close above 150. Hail Mary, baby. Jesus loves you. Howdy, Bagel Family from Yippee-ki-yay. Royal Caribbean should be a lot lower. Let's see. Great day in trading. Still waiting for a response to our email, Uncle Bruce. Yeah, I haven't got back to you yet. I know I've got a billion things happening at the same time. Still kind of pondering what to do, and just kind of bear with me. What lamp drop? What lamp are you talking about? Michael, that can't be natural. 530 a share. It can't be natural. 7.5 for the next week. It's selling at 10 cents instantly. It's that good news or bad news? Did they pop up to 7.5? Did they pop up to a dime instantly? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what you mean. On Spire, he says. Yeah, okay. Let's see. I ended up opening 105 contracts at $5 Spire. Let's see. What else is going on here? What else? Let's get those thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. 15,500 open contracts on Spire, 7.5, November 19th. 103,000 traded, or 1,000 traded, if I read that correctly, on my app. So it's 15,000 in existence, 100,000 traded, 1,000 traded, pardon me. That's in the money with 6 months leap. I'm not sure what that means. Let's see. Thanks for answering my email, Dave McPeter says. You got it. I see nothing. I see nothing. That lamp was straight on Wednesday night. What lamp you talking about? I don't know what you mean. There's no lamp here. Let's go. Bruce, what Spire calls would you buy now? What calls on Spire would you buy? Well, I'd be picking up fives because they're right at the money here. That's what I'd be grabbing. But I'd just be buying the stock. I mean, I would just buy the stock at 530. This has no expiry. This company's cash flow is growing. Their customer list is growing. This is manipulated down here. Sooner or later, these guys will be done with it, and then they'll be gone, and it'll go its own way. Probably back to 10 to 15 a share, but who knows? I don't know what's going on. Do you think there's a possible acquisition here with Spire being held the way it is, or just shorters trying to cover their side bets? One or the other, or maybe a combination. I don't know why the stock would be held down like this when they're in the middle of acquiring another public company that's trading in Canada. Why would you be doing this? They're acquiring Exact Earth, and they're issuing cash and stock, and the stock was issued at like $11 a share. Why would the stock be at 530 then? This is what I'm completely lost on. Okay, I'm just going, really. 395.5 now on ATIP, up 12.5 cents. So Adam is happy with the ATIP going up. Yeah. Dave, I sent over a couple of PayPal donations. I hope they went through. I hope they came through too. I suspect they probably did, my friend. If you've done them already, thank you. It's just been a hectic day here. Hey, Uncle Hikers, I bought your lesson, how to write a call and put options class, but didn't receive a link to the class. Wondering if there's a link I'll be receiving. There's another way to access the class. Send me a private email. Alex. Tell me just that. Tell me when you bought the class, and then I'll get the link sent to you. Okay, I'll get you figured out. Yippee-ki-yay, Spire chart looks like a crocodile snout, just flat. Exactly. Yeah, 395.5 on ATIP. We're down 14 on Spire at 530 on the right on the nose, not moving. The lamp incident of 2021 will be remembered as epic. Apple 150. Let's go. Apple right now is 149.98. Let's go. Right on the edge. Let's see. I keep buying more Spire. Yes, that lamp was straight Monday night, and you tilted. I know what you're talking about. I don't have a lamp in there. There's this ring lamp. You can see the reflection of my glasses. I don't know what other lamp you're talking about. Hi, everybody. Hey, Larry. Side bets it is then. You are playing with our minds. Oh, man. Spire still has to do exact Earth vote on November 18, I believe. It's coming up next week. I wrote 10 covered calls on 23andMe last week at a price of 15 for October, for November 19 at 40 cents. I bought my covered calls back today for 5 cents. There you go. Not a lot of premium, but a little bit. Nice going. Let's see. We'll do. Thanks, Alex. I'll send you. Thank you, Alex. Send me an email. I'll get you looked after the show's over. I'll get you straightened up. Let's see. I could be holding it to mess up the merger somehow. You wonder if that's what it is. I'm just amazed that there isn't enough buying power coming in here on this stock, knowing blatantly what's going on. The stock is completely being crushed on purpose. There's no corporate reason for the stock to be here that I can understand. Someone help me out. I don't get it. So where's the buying side to screw these guys? This thing popped $8 or $9 a share. The shorters would be out gazillions, and you would have the money because they'd have to buy up all this paper. I don't get it. I saw some strange asks on Spire, $5 January 22 calls. This morning it was a spread. It was a spread of $2 from like 2 to 4 with 4 on the ask end. Then it dropped by 10 cents about every 5 minutes. Really weird. Again, I'm on the outside looking in, kids. I have no idea. Just spitballing here, says Michael. Right on the snout. If the lampshades are rocking, don't come a knocking. Hi, Larry from Auntie. Bruce, got that OnlyFans lamp. Michael, Mind Games with Uncle Bruce in plain English. There you go. I don't know what lamp you're talking about. Everything here is just fine. There's nothing here. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Nothing out of the ordinary. Spire, all stocks trade like this. All the time. They trade flat right across all the time. There's nothing to be concerned about. 397.5 cents on ATIP, up 14.5 cents. ATIP is going higher. That stock can go up. Maybe the ATIP is going to catch Spire, and then they'll both go up together. Maybe that's what it is. 2,087,000 volume on ATIP, and now 397 going for 398. 530 on the Spire. No change. Volume 481,000 shares. Just sitting there. ME down only 45 cents to 1261 now. Still inching a little better at 2.5 million shares. Matterport unchanged on the day. Did anyone write options this morning on Matterport? There was opportunity to write options. SoFi down 14 cents and Rocket Lab up 14 cents. GameStop down 324 to 201.08 as we come into the last 42 minutes of the day to finish off the week and see what happens. IBM down $1.10. Apple 150.01. $150.01 on Apple right now. How about that? Well, laugh a lot, especially if stockings hanging from that lamp. Place your bets, Bama Babe says. Will the lamp tilt to the right or the left on Monday? What's the ticker for Spire? SPIR. Blah, blah, blah. Bruce, what are the other stocks you like? Devil King wants to know. What do you like out there, Bruce? Would you let us in on this? Well, I'll tell you, I hear the stocks I like. I like Apple, Cisco, Facebook, GameStop, Goldman Sachs, Home Depot, IBM, Intel, Microsoft, Micron, and SMH, the Vanik. And then, of course, these are the SPACs I like right here. ATIP, Sextera, ME, Matterport, Rocket Lab, Smart Rent, Spire, and SoFi. Those are the stocks I like. And if you guys make money, you're going to look like this right here. You're going to get all fancied up, and you're going to be all pretty. You're going to go out there and just party it up and show the world what it's all like. And then when you make it big and you get a hot wife like I have, you'll be doing this right here. You'll be going out in the town with your hot look-alike wife like I have. You gotta love this. Jen and I, we go out there, and this is how we dress when we go grocery shopping here in Palm Desert. We grab the old Tesla and we head for the bagel store, and we're trying to stay cool and fashionable at the same time, man. And then we head out to premieres, and we go out there and mingle with all of our Hollywood friends. And I'm a happy guy, man. I love being here, boy. I'll tell you that. I love this town. Oh, I tell you, and Jen's everywhere. Eh? I mean, she's just so famous. This lookalike wife of mine, man. I'll tell you, we're doing good, man. We are doing good. It's all good. Oh, it's fantastic. Anyway, you too can become successful. Check out the classes. Check out the classes and dress like this. How about that? Oh gosh, yes. That's what it's all about, kids. That right there. Yes, indeed. Uncle Bruce, is IBM still a good buy? I think long term, yes. But unfortunately, we've had this split, and we had a so-so earnings report, and shares in this range here where they are right now, this 119 range, are just driving us nuts, driving us crazy. Paul, what's the exact Earth situation? The votes next week. It'll go through. Mystery, it must be all the earthquakes in California keep shifting that lamp, but the lamp that doesn't exist. You're right. I don't see a lamp either, but what happened to your TV? Hey, Uncle Bruce, when you sold puts, when sold puts go against you, is it worth buying more to bring your average up? When sold when sold puts go against you, well, you can get more. Yes, you can buy other series. You can roll over, further out, different pricing. I mean, there's ways to play it like you would on calls. There's definitely ways to do this. To give you a short answer to maybe a complicated question. Bama Babe, I'll take that action. I'm calling straight. Can someone tell me what the ticker is for Spire? Michael's got it right there. Donation sent. Thanks, Uncle B. Rocket Lab, Spire, Gibber. Spire filed a supplement to their prospectus today with the SEC. Could that be the cause? It's about their warrants, I think. I've not heard of it. We're at 395, 396 on ATIP now. If anyone has any info on that, let me know. I haven't seen anything on this. I have followed Bruce back early. TWB family. Yeah, Duncan and I, we're oh gosh, Duncan and I, what's it, 3 years now, Duncan? We're together from TWB days. Oh yeah, we're way back. Hey Bruce, if a company has 2 billion shares outstanding and they trade $1 billion in a day, is that a good day or just business as usual? It depends on the stock. But it's not unusual on high-flying stock to have that happen from time to time. I know that AMC, 500 million out. They were trading 500 million a day for 10 days in a row, so it can be done. Is it a good day or a bad day? Well, that's up to the person to decide on what side of the trade you're on. I love you, Matterport, but you got to make up your mind, honey. Good afternoon, fam, from Sean and Wendy. Good afternoon. Hi, Wendy. Says Auntie drops. Hi there, Wendy. Oh, it covered up the lamp. Sell my house fast. Hey, Uncle Bruce, I rolled 4 Matterport $25 strike calls expiry next Friday. I wrote last week for 97 cents. I bought them back for 54. Then I sold 4 more 25s for expiring the 17th of December, just like you told me, for $1.59. There you go. There you go. Right there. Right there. So you scored a gain on the first batch. Thank you very much. And now you've taken a new position. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. And the stock's 22.26. You're writing 25s out of the money. Beautiful job. Yep, this is called making money. Yeah, I'm done with stocks, says Adventures of Duncan. I'm done pimping Uncle Bruce. This man, what a baller. He looks like Mr. Limpet in that one picture. Suit and tie, Bruce, would make me worried. Like I got sent in the principal's office for a bad trade. Damn it, Joe. I never thought I would have any class. And for the low price of $100, I now can't. Daniel, did you see Baird analyst Jeffrey Mueller upgrade his outlook from neutral to outperform, give Spire a $10 target? I did not. I know nothing of it. Would love to know if that is real or not, but I'll take it. We're still at $530 a share, 490,000. Not moving an inch on the Spire. There is no TV. Jim. Larry, winter's coming. Get your whatever now. Drop. Larry, I was just Googling for it, laughing out loud. Daniel, how dare you give me more confirmation bias? If Spire goes to 10, boy, howdy, I'll be a happy chap. I got up my pimp game, drops a saying here. Tiff, I watched class number 2 last weekend. It was good. It was good. I already knew most of it by watching Little Bruce for months. I think I'll skip number one, go with the more advanced ones. Apple has 16.4 billion shares. It crawls even with massive volume. Farragon, come again. Is there a reason to hang on to Cyxtera warrants? You can, yeah. They're good for 5 years. Bobby, number 8. Bobby is spread out and a poor man cover call trades. Adventures, you can say, can you say ETFs? Let's see. Warlock, happy days ahead. Still worth it, Tiff. This is my first week of trading options. I made $300. Thank you. Auntie, it's real. Dave, a Schwab, new member. Thanks, Dave, for becoming a new member of the channel. Nice to have you here, buddy. Welcome aboard. We're up 175 points on the Dow. That's record near the high of the day. Very close to it. Up 33 on the S&P. We're up 154 on Nasdaq. A very good day on the markets. Absolutely. Oppenheimer also changed their target price to 28 on SoFi. News isn't getting touted for some reason. I think that was out a couple of days ago. Yippee! I emailed you a link to the Spire SEC filing. Thank you for that. Also, Jefferies adjust price target on SoFi Technologies to 26 from 24, reiterates buy rating. Jefferies and Oppenheimer popped those up there. Can't wait for my stocks to arrive on my new broker account so I can do covered calls. DQ, welcome back, Dave. Welcome, Dave. Hobbs, Apple, 150, 12, 35 minutes. Come on. I hold my Cyxtera warrants till the stock. What went way up? I got the time and they were free. Uncle Bruce, is this a terrible idea? I can write a SoFi put for January 23rd, 2250 strike for $6.30. I'm thinking Charter will come through and never go back down there. Oh, I see what you mean. So, okay, so SoFi right now is trading at 2282. And Dave can write a put contract, a 2250 put contract for $6.30. So he'll be paid $6.30 in cash if he were to agree to buy 100 shares of SoFi for $22.50 until January 23rd this coming year. So that's what, 2.5 months, 3 months. That's a good deal. I like this. It means you're prepared to pay $16.20 for SoFi, a 22.80. So I'd write that put. I would write that put as fast as you can. Yeah, as many as you can. Yeah, I would do that. Rudy, hi everybody. Hi, Uncle B. Hey, Rudy, how you doing? Warren, dang, why didn't I buy those GGPI calls yesterday? The credit service. Okay, Uncle Bruce, on Monday, my daughter got angry at me because all I do is watch Uncle Bruce and drink coffee in the morning. I told her Uncle Bruce is the reason she'll get a big cake. This morning, she told me not to miss Uncle Bruce. Well, you gotta love that. That's okay. Anthony Noto will participate in moderated fireside chat discussions at Citi's 2021 Virtual FinTech Conference in association with Morgan Stanley and the 5th Annual Virtual Wells Fargo TMT Summit. That can't be bad. That's good. That is a good thing. Yes, more exposure, the better. Yeah. Michael Hobbs. What's this? His name is of 150. Dave. Oh, sorry. That's January 2023, not January 23rd. 2022, it's 2023. Even so, look at it this way. If the shares go up to 26, 28 bucks in the next 6 months, you'll be buying that put back for $2. So yeah, there's a nice profit here for you. Absolutely. Hi, Rudy from Cheryl. So impressed with Noto. Adam bought 20 January 22 strike, 22 and a half calls on SoFi. I bought 20 January 22s. During the dip 2 days ago, and I sold today for $2,200. Thanks to your call that day. I can get used to this. And thank you, Uncle B. Adam. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. I just love when I see this stuff. It's exciting, and I love it that you guys are doing well. And, those of you wonder, there's some of you out there wonder, why do people always send him donations? Why does he always get donations? There you go. People making some money. And, you got to love it. Hey, Uncle B, I know we don't get into wheat stocks, but Sundial had a good day today. Nope, I'm not interested in any wheat stocks whatsoever. Liz, Roger, that. Rudy, what I missed? Nothing going on, Rudy. Nothing happening. Trisha Dish, my oldest son says the same thing. Why do you watch that guy all the time? What? He just sits there, and he's in this little tiny room, and people keep saying there's a lamp behind him, and there's no lamp behind him. He talks about the stocks all the time. I mean, what does he say that makes it worth your while to listen to this guy? I mean, What? What? 530 on Spire. That's what he says. 530 on Spire and 395 on ATIP. Bruce doesn't like the devil's lettuce stocks. I picked up 8,000 Spire today. Way to go. Yeah, way to go. How was work today? Rudy wants to know. Michael, I feel like if the pressure to drop it below 150 to stave off those in-the-money 150s is countered, I'm going to have a better shot for 152.50 next week. Okay, fair enough. Hubby is jealous of Uncle Bruce. Oh my. Where are we at? 530 on Spire. Not moving. ATIP 395 up 12 cents. We got 29 minutes to go. Smart Rent up 53 cents back to 1071. Looks like it's a little better now. The Smart Rent was sitting at about 1060 or so. Now it's 1071, so it's a little better. And let me take a look up here. ME back to 1252. Matterport up 3 cents. GameStop at 201, down 281. SoFi down 9 cents, down 11 cents on SoFi right now. We're up 16 on Rocket Lab to 1439. The Dow up 189. That looks like about the high of the day here. S&P up 35. NASDAQ up 162. The NASDAQ's up a full percentage point today. S&P up 0.75 of a percentage point, and Dow up a little over half a percentage point. How about that? Oil down 66 cents to $80.92. So little relief at the gas pump from that 83, 85 range this week back to 80. What can I say? Bruce, I missed your classes, and I am a member. Where can I find them to watch them? Does it cost extra? Anne-Marie, I made 10 classes back in July and August. They're on my website, stockmarketswithbruce.ca. That's where you'll find the listing of all 10 classes. They're about 2 hours each, and they've been edited so that they're, they run rather nice. I think they run okay. The cost to watch a class is $100. You can watch them as many times as you like. If you buy a class and you have a problem with your link or anything like that, you just send me an email through the website or just through my own website. And I'll make sure you get the link so that you're good to go. You can watch the class as many times as you want. Once you've purchased it, you can watch them as many times as you want. There are 10 classes. You don't have to buy all 10. You buy one at a time. You watch one at a time. You watch on how to write options. And there are all kinds of strategies and all kinds of deep information about this contracts. And we talk about writing options on the stocks that we talk about here all the time. So it's more relevant to you. So hopefully you'll check it out, enjoy it, and let me know if you like it. And like a number of people here, hopefully you'll start writing options and make money. Cheryl, Rudy, it was been dreaming of working part-time all day. Abraham bought more Spire today, averaging down to 574. Damn it, Jim. SoFi volume moving some again had slowed down. Rudy, hi, Uncle B. I noticed there was a Spire talk earlier. Are there any known catalysts to drive the stock price coming up soon? Rudy, I can't speculate on any of it because the stock is being manipulated right now at 530. It's being held here on purpose, hour after hour after hour. And I don't know why, how, or what's going on. I can't tell you about anything here. All I know is that it was a 1850 stock, and then it got slammed within a week. It got nailed down to here, and it's been held here ever since. It's being held hostage. This stock, in my opinion, should be acquired by all shareholders who already own it. If you have some, you average down. If you don't, get into this thing. I think this thing can make you money. But who's playing this game and why, I do not know. New York Stock Exchange does not seem to care. They're not investigating it. SMH, we haven't talked much about it, but it is killing it over the last week or two through the roof. Over 300 on the SMH. Yeah, the old SMH is doing great. 301.63. Computer chip shortage is real. Thomas, thank you so much for your donation on PayPal. It just came through here. Got the alert, and I thank you very, very much. You start writing covered calls when it's trading above 20, right? That's what I basically tell my investors to do, my viewers. Once these SPACs are over $20 a share, then it's worth your while to start looking at writing options. Yeah, that's what I do. Michael, depends on the stock, Liz. Which ones are you asking about? Cheryl, what do you do, by the way? What's the Scottish hospital like? Male doctors wear white kilts. Deep questions. I mean, really deep questions. Auntie, also, NASA taps Black Sky for rapid revisit satellite imaging data. BSKY secured a 5-year agreement by NASA to provide high satellite imaging data in support of existing Earth observation research. Congrats. Frumler, is Spire about to have an unusual aftermarket activity? Stick around. Let's find out together. Space so hot right now. Thanks, Anne-Marie says. Liz, in general, actually, I think I'll start with the classes first. I would recommend that. I go to CTYX Earnings Monday. Delahood, anyone in Scandinavia here using Saxo Bank for calls, puts for USA stock market? Does it work? Number 141 checking in right now. We have 149 thumbs ups and counting, 150 thumbs ups and counting. Thank you, everybody, for joining this show, and hit that thumbs up button for me if you wouldn't mind. Give the show a little momentum. Give it a little push for me. Hitting those thumbs ups makes a huge difference in having people find us. We're up 225 points on the Dow now. Definitely high of the day. We are surging at the end. We're up 39 on S&P. We're up 169, 170 on NASDAQ. There's a real bull wave coming into the market right now, and I wonder if it's going to affect any of our stocks. Rocket Lab up 18 cents now to 14.40. SoFi still down 19 cents to 22.78. GameStop seems to be coming on right now, down only $2, 202.30. Matterport up 3 cents. ME down 57. Spire not moving, 5.30. Down 14. ATIP 397.5 cents, up 14.5 cents. Smart Rent 10.70, up 52, now 10.71. Sextera still down 22 to 9.56. IBM still down $1.07. Home Depot up 5.68. SMH up 3.58. Dow up 2.16. Microsoft up 4.60. Apple up 2.48. 23 minutes to go. We got a good market going here. Royal Caribbean still down $1.79. And Goldman Sachs up $1.41. Amazon up $56. Facebook up 12. Google up $60 a share. Those, of course, are $1,000+ shares, but nonetheless, there's power coming into this market, and you got to watch ours because we might catch a wave here with some of this as well. Kind of fun. It's always kind of fun. Spire, $5.30 a share on 525,000 shares. Another 30,000 went through in the last 15 minutes. It's not moving one penny up or down. $5.30 a share. ATIP, 397.5. Up 14.5 cents on volume of 2.185 million on ATIP. Good week on ATIP. Let's see if we can keep this going into next week. It's being manipulated just like the lamp. What lamp? Maybe Spire isn't going up because we're the only saps buying it. Maybe you thought of that. Like everyone else in the world is selling it. We're the only ones buying. Well, you know what I think we should do? You keep buying it. Eventually, we'll own all the stock. And we keep buying it up and up and up, catch every shorter with their pants down. And then when it gets to 1,000 a share, we discuss whether we want to sell any or not. How about we do that? Ratish, Uncle Bruce, it's a good thing for SoFi. They will begin collecting on student loans in February. Is that a good thing? It'll help. It'll help. Yeah, sure. It'll help. We're looking forward to that. Up 18 on Rocket Lab, still down 22 on SoFi, down 224 on GameStop, up 2 cents on Matterport. ME down 54. Spire, $5.30 a share. And $3.98.5 now on ATIP, 1.5 cents away from $4 on ATIP. Uncle Bruce, when an analyst states a price target, is there a standard time frame that the stock is predicted to reach that price target, or does it depend on the stock? It depends on the analyst. It depends on the analyst. Now, a lot of analysts would usually come out with 6-month or 1-year projections. They would kind of say, well, in the next 6 to 12 months, I'm guessing the stock could reach this kind of level, or based on financials, results, and everything else, I believe the shares should be worth this kind of level in the next 3, 6, 9 months, 12 months. So, but I don't have a specific. There is no specific hard, fast rule. Every analyst is different. Every firm's different. And I don't know where to send you to find out the answer. So, but that's traditionally how it used to go. $3.99.5 On ATIP. ATIP is a half a penny below $4 a share. It probably is going to start hitting the $4 level here shortly. We'll see if it can break through onto the other side. Break on through to the other side. The only thing about Sundial, I don't care about Sundial. All right, Uncle Bruce, I think I'm buying Spire options. I think it's overvalued. Can you take a look at them? I'm thinking of buying Spire options. Okay, all right. Yeah. Okay, Ryan, thanks. Coming in. Michael, look at today's chart. Definitely not a natural movement. Afternoon, all. Hello, Uncle Bruce. Hello, Michael. Rex the Orange. Neat. Credit Savage. Folks need to understand the classes are worth $100 each, but will pay for themselves in that first trade you make if you pay attention. Taxes, who cares? Make an extra 50 grand a year and you won't care. Rudy, Uncle Bruce, fingers crossed. Uncle Bruce, that Spire takes off again. I'm sitting on a ton, I think on a ton. Cheddar, I'm driving, but I will trust you, Mike. Orion, I'm looking at May Spire options. Are any of them good value? Orion, if you're going to get Spire, buy fives. Just get fives. Michael, I like BKSY. Congratulations. Hops, anyone going to get in on Metro Mile? Other SPAC? Not following other SPACs. Let's pass 200. Thumbs ups, maybe? Is that what you're talking about? We're at 200 right now. How about that? Thank you, everybody. Let's see. I'm done with SPACs until the SEC changes the rules. That's kind of me thinking too here. Paul Payne, thank you, Paul, for the donation today on PayPal. Thank you, buddy. I'm not interested in SPACs right now because the SEC is just crushing them. They're totally biased against SPACs, and I'm not too impressed. I'm so pleased and relieved that. Thank you, Dave McPeters. I'm so relieved that these companies we follow here used to be SPACs and are no longer SPACs anymore. Thank you from Tax Down as well. Thank you guys for these donations. I think my PayPal is just catching up on donations that have been made lately. Thank you all very much, though. Apple 150.35. Let's go. 178, 170 somewhere there. John, long here oversold. I still can't get over Spire's today's charts. It is ridiculous. $5.30 a share on Spire, unchanged. Adam. Bruce said not even 3% of Wall Street even heard of it. I believe that. I really do. I think that 97% of the market does not know who Spire is. They don't know. If they knew, they'd know this story. They'd know the story of what's been going on with the stock. They'd be buying it like crazy to catch these shorters by their curlies. They'd be all over them, but the street doesn't know, and so it's right now being kicked around. We know. We're early. We're in there. When this thing pops, we're on the way. I just bought 400 more Spire. Let's get this. Let's buy more Spire. Please pray for me. I picked the wrong day to short dash at 240. The blatant manipulation of Spire is why I went all in. Let's see. I would like to think everyone here has bought the hell out of Spire already. Spire being primed for a squeeze. For SoFi, $28 price target should be shattered with the bank charter news. ATIP $4 like butter is what they're saying. They're thinking it's going to go through there like butter. 399.5 right now on ATIP. So Bruce, David S. mentioned selling January 23 puts for 22.50 strike. Is it safer to have the shares already, or can I write it naked and take the premium? If you're going to write it naked, you have to have the money for 100 shares. So you got to come up with $2,250. You got to have the $22.50 in your account. That's the margin against the cash secured put, and then you'll bring in the 600 odd bucks. I did on Spire, says Drops. Adam, I bought Spire. Rudy, you're killing me. Tell me already what you do. Sure. No, what's going on here? Adam, I also believe a lot of us bought February calls when Bruce was hyping him up. I hope he's right. Fenwell sending drop thoughts your way. Break on through to the other side. Bama, man, it would make for a nice Christmas if Spire would squeeze. Drops, I seen you channel. Best to buy Spire shares right now. Let's go. I bought Spire for the company. A squeeze would be a cherry on top. ATIP touched 4. It's at 401.5. Yeah, baby. It's right through there like a hot knife through butter. I have a few channels like 8. DQ, thanks. It was 249 a little while ago. Now I feel a little better. I don't know what's going on there. Let's see. I told you last time, but you clearly missed it. Cheryl saying to Rudy, Jake, Bruce, what do you think about a little company called whatever? Let's move on. I saw your Spire video. Brucey boy driving the Tesla. Any thoughts on the stock? Let's see. Like the company, stock's expensive. Like the company, like the car. ATIP 401, 402 now. Spire 530 unchanged here, still down 14 cents. Cool. Fenville, will you hold until next week or take the loss today if it's over 240 coming into the close? Fenville, okay, you're talking about something completely different that I'm not following here. Let's see. It would be so cool if Uncle Bruce is correct on Spire like he was on GameStop. Bruce, even if my February calls Expire worthless, I still love you, man. Oh, thank you, Adam. Is it better to buy the stock or long positions on Spire? I would get the stock. Definitely get the stock. Because at 5:30, once it reaches 20, you're going to start writing options, and that's 4 times your money already. Away you go, Uncle Bruce. Do you think WS is privy to Apple yet? I have no idea what you mean. I like the stock. I bought both. Uncle Bruce, these Spire shorters have like endless cash. I think all your viewers have bought, and we still can't move it. Sooner or later it's going to go. It's now 5:29, 5:30. I just saw it dip to 5:29. Now 5:30 again. Sooner or later, even the shorters have to get flat. They eventually have to get flat. If they've been playing games on the outside with derivatives, they eventually have to get they got to buy their stock back, and they got to buy it from here. I don't know where they're going to get it from. I don't know how many they're short. Are they short 5 million, 8 million, 12 million? I bet you they can get half of it. They can get half of it fairly easily under 6 or 7. But after that, I don't think they'll get the rest under 10 or 15. That's where they're going to lose their butts. But I don't know. What can I tell you? I used all my gunpowder on Spire. And let's see. Let's go. How many Spire shares have you all got? Ask your viewers, Uncle B. If Spire keeps doing this to me, doing this dirty, I'm going to visit ATIP for therapy. Come on, ATIP. We got 1119 calls for you to hit right now. ATIP 402. Michael, I have Spire strike 9s for February. We'll try to shoot for under 6 next per earlier discussion. This space for rent. Spire, see? We all need a trip to ATIP. 220, Bruce. That's how many thumbs ups you got now. I hope Spire is the new GameStop. I'll just retire. My bet is that Spire starts to climb after options expire next Friday. Bruce can pick us up in a Tesla. In retrospect, I would buy the stock just like Bruce says, then write calls. Yep, Uncle B. When Spire when it goes up, it's time to write options. I have a Tesla. I can pick you guys up. Laughing out loud, says Adam. No, you don't care about Sun. No, I don't care. Let's see. I have so many shares. I bought Spire $20 options. I bought Spire 20 options, $5 strike for May for $1.70. Is that a good move? You're in the money, 30 cents, and you got till May 2022. Hopefully this will work out, Nick. You got enough. You got lots of time. I mean, stock can easily make a move from here. So let's see what happens, Nick. Hello, 300 contracts and 10,000 shares of Spire. Here we go. Interesting that analyst targets don't necessarily bring investors into a stock, especially ones that have massive upside potential based on those targets. We got 223 thumbs ups. Just checking in on you. You don't trust SPACs. I don't trust them. Do not turn it off again. Do not turn it off again. I don't know what this means. Sitting at 1,000 Spire here. Attempted to take a small loss on my 122 Rocket Lab $10 call to get the cash to buy more Spire. Bad move. I don't like seeing people lose money to buy something else. I mean, you make your own mind up. Don't even tell me this stuff. ATIP, just ATIP, baby. ATIP now 404 up 21 cents. John, Uncle Bruce, when is Spire earnings coming out? Didn't they just come out the other day? Just a couple days ago. That didn't crush the market. We're down to 11 minutes until the day is done. I think they did yesterday, and they were bad. They weren't bad. Jonathan, new member. Hey, Jonathan, hold the Rocket Lab calls, my friend. You ever thought about contacting Charles Payne's Uncle Bruce? Love to see you do an interview. Spire earnings last Thursday. I talked to guys and gals a lot about buying stock. I'm shocked that these people don't understand covered calls. They literally just let their stock just sit there. Don't take a loss if you don't have to. I agree. Uncle Bruce, do you watch anyone else on YouTube? Yeah, I do. I watch a lot of other YouTube channels. Rudy, I promise you, I did is all in Bruce's last video. I watch a lot of other YouTubers. I've been on YouTube myself. I started watching in 2010, maybe even 2000. I bet you I was watching YouTube in 2006, 7, and 8. I'm sure I was. But I became a YouTuber in 2017. So, yeah, I watch YouTube. 529 on Spire. Now down a penny from that 530 level. Spire earnings weren't bad. Feeling the great about the company's future. Rocket Lab has been earning next week. Rocket Blaster. Okay, sell in the red. We don't do that here. If trades can get on Fox News with Charles Payne, I bet Bruce can. I'm guessing YouTube doesn't like covered call videos. YouTube doesn't like covered call videos. Really? And not very entertaining. Thus, folks won't find videos. Jonathan Hale, this is so interesting. The chat, Bruce, is all wild. Quick question. I have a potential job offer, and they're offering RSUs. Any idea the implication of all this? RSUs, what are RSUs? Restricted stock. I don't know what that means. To be fair, many of us, myself included, just bought the stock and let it sit there. After the last 7 months, I will never own a stock I can't afford 100 shares of. There you go. Expected earnings per share, 8 reported, 24 revenue, 318%. Drops from the garden. Have you posted due diligence on Spire somewhere? I'd like a sponge. I gather everything in and then I do my own research. That's what I'm like. Hardly great. Cheryl, oh my God, stop teasing. That would be whatever. Restrict, stop it. The folks at Spire, we're talking about how many new clients they've added. Huge number. They're bringing in serious clientele, including NASA, the European Space Agency, really serious government contracts. This company is going to make a piss pot of money, just a ton. They're going to be like a utility. It's kind of like a cable bill. You got to have cable. You're going to have Spire. If you got satellites, you need a company like Spire to help run them. Spire will sign up satellite operators and will run those satellites and just make zillions of dollars. 529, 530. RSUs are stock that you are re-given on a schedule. Okay. Restricted stock units are given as part of a total compensation package. You get shares that vest over time in lieu of upfront salary. Oh, I got it. Now I get it. Okay. Uncle Bruce, you didn't answer my question. What are your thoughts on PayPal stock? No thoughts. You pay income tax on them when they're vesting. Okay, I got you. Drops. Yeah, I have explained everything. I reached on Aspire in the future. I'm more of a technical person, being an engineering type. They generally mature or made bonus for a quarter. Don't get me wrong. I hold a good amount of Spire, and I like them, but their earnings were not good. Well, if the stock isn't here because of the earnings report. Let's leave it at that. The shares were here a long time ago, well before the earnings report, and they're not here or staying here because of the earnings report at all. Okay. I think other YouTubers just don't know the bagel way method. Like you said on Wednesday, primetime show, I'm teaching you to make money on several stocks and not just the next big squeeze. It's true. That's true. 402.5 on ATIP. Jake, Bruce, any plans to come to Amsterdam? We have river cruises. I'm hearing today, was it Denmark got shut down for 3 more weeks or something today? Is it true? I heard something like that. I can't remember. Was it Denmark? Was it Belgium? Was it where was that? Family Garden. How can we find it? Behave. Rudy, I work in a medical lab. Long hours, horrible challenges. What do you do? I can't type today. Adam, Bruce, did you ever mention how you discovered Spire? Where'd the heck you find this? How'd you do that? How do you do it? Wouldn't trade one dairy cow for 4 on Spire. I can agree with that, Bruce. Put a bid in for 528 on Spire. You might get lucky. I don't know. It's a stink bid. Why not? Put it in 521. Rudy, Cheryl, I don't know if we're messing with each other or with Uncle Bruce more. Funny how he reads my text to you, but misses my questions to him on PayPal. I don't care about PayPal, so I'm not going to read about it. I'm not giving you any of my effort. And if I have nothing to say on PayPal, and I don't, why should I guess what I think about something? I don't know anything about it. I know the company. I've heard the name. I don't have to know the stock. Figure it out yourself. 400 shares of Spire and counting. There you go. I don't have to follow every stock you follow, you know. You don't have to follow every stock I follow, you know. It's okay. It's all right. Not mad. Just the way it is. But whatever. Jake, we didn't shut down, but we do have strict measures for the next 3 weeks, every 3 weeks for the next 3 months, most likely. Okay. Thank you, Jake, for that. I know I read something about this. John, I got it. Thanks. So I can't trade RSUs like day one of the job. No, they're restricted stock. and you're going to have to pay. You're probably going to get the units. You'll get stock. You'll sell stock right away to pay for the taxes, and whatever's left over you get to keep. I think that's how this works. All those Spire chart candles look like plus symbols to me, so I bought more. Spire 530, ATIP 403.5. 5 minutes to go before we shut down for the day. That's where we're at. We're up 20.5 cents on ATIP now. Here comes the SoFi drop under 22. Pain for the day. Max pain for the day. Michael, it might be a tough day. Tough to get DQ to pinging it 529.30 all day. Whoa, laugh out loud. Let's see. If PayPal listened to Musk, PayPal would be the SoFi of today. Just bought 55 more Spire. But instead, he was fired. Just want to see what happens. Love Amsterdam. Couple of high volume orders on Spire. Still 529. Uncle Bruce, Netherlands going into partial lockdown. COVID numbers in Germany climbing like crazy. We'll be on the verge of another COVID wave. It's just so unfortunate. Really, it's so bad. Really sad out there. Where are we at now? Rocket Lab up 15. SoFi 22.72 down a quarter. GameStop down $1.86. We got 4 minutes to go. Matterport down a penny. ME down 46. Spire down 14 at 5.30. ATIP $4.50. $4.01. Smart Rent 1069 up 51 cents. Sixtera down 23. Dow Jones up 177. Apple up 214 to 150 even. Royal Caribbean down 171. Goldman Sachs up 221. What can I say? Lorraine, I got 1,100 Spire and counting. Just wondering what would make for lunch today. What am I going to do? Just to be clear, I watched Bruce a really long time. It was a day one member too. I know it's about investing, not flips. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here, says Dan Jim. And what do you think of Elon selling some of his stock to feed the world? No more power to him. Go ahead. Do whatever you want. He pays a lot of taxes on those gains. Pessimistic, but I get my Ernest Hughes Google have been a nice cherry on top. Way to go. Let's see. I'm deep into Spire. I sold my Spire shares originally during the first big run up to 18. I stole 50 at 12.50 when I started to drop. Glad I bought small, loaded up when it dropped to under 7. Fair again, Denmark is not there yet, but we're heading towards COVID war on Christmas. One thing I'll still like to know, why Microsoft and not Sony too? Just kidding. The discussion is huge. Michael, that was Pay's tax bill. Don't let him tell you anything different. Drops family, Reuben sandwich, and Chris Polson. Cheryl, I could have just said he doesn't know. I'm there for fun today. Whatever. We're 2 minutes to go. And we're going to be done for the day. 5:30, last trade on Spire. Take a look at the Spire chart all afternoon. Look at that. Look how flat it is. Can you see that? Look at that. Look at that Spire. 5:30. Flat as a pancake. Just flat. You think that's manipulated? You think that's natural? Oh, I think not. Someone is selling you all you want to buy. So you're coming in to buy it, and they're just giving it to you at 5:30, 5:30, 5:30, 5:30, giving it to you at 5:30, 5:30. Manipulated? Yeah, I think so. Investigation from the New York Stock Exchange to investigate manipulative trading? No. SEC looking into it? No. Congressional hearings? No. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here. Okay. How can I say? 1,208 ATIP, Uncle Bruce. I cleaned off my dead stocks to buy new ones. Way to go. 5:30 on Spire, 3.99 on ATIP. I can't wait for trivia tonight. Oh, wait, there is no trivia tonight. Let's see. I got 1,000 Spire. Maybe in the aftermarket it goes to 640. And maybe Monday morning it's $10 a share. I don't know. Wouldn't that be great? 5:30 on Spire. Volume on Spire now 682,000 shares. Not moving a penny. We're closing any moment. Oh my, the Spire chart reminds me of how the SPACs looked before the merger. They just traded a few pennies around 10. Spire seems stuck around 5. You can't beat them. Join them. I'll chat away. What's going on here? I'd like to rather have a larger salary bonus than a rent. Now I own over 50,000 Spire. Why doesn't Spire report it themselves? I don't know. They're in the middle of a takeover deal. They're in the quiet period. I have no idea. Who do I ask? You tell me, who can we ask to find this out? I can't wait to see Spire prices after the close. Holding 800 shares of Spire and 70 January 23rd, $3 calls. Let's go. I got time. Maybe you can just teach a class on how to manipulate a market since no one gets held to account. I like to be the bad guy once in their life. Larry, We got the bells going. We're closed. I can already taste the wondrous sound of Larry's reliable bells shaking at us all. I have no choice to write calls on Spire to cover some of the calls I bought. Can't risk it. February's too soon. Uncle Bruce, could we have you tonight for one more time? 13,475 Spire here. Happy to be wrong about SoFi. Actually holding up well. I figure next Friday on Spire for $149.99. Are you kidding me? On Apple, last trade on Spire, 530 on 701,000. No market changes yet in the aftermarket. Apple last trade, 149.99, and that's exactly where it closed at on 60 million on Apple. Goofy. It's crazy. It's goofy. $4 last trade on ATIP, up 17 cents. It's at 402 in the aftermarket for ATIP right now. It's up in the aftermarket. Aspire aftermarket, no trades yet. Still at 530 last trade at the moment on Spire. Great Nelson on my wish list too because I've watched Joe on YouTube. And let's see. Maniac Man, have a great weekend. You betcha. This will be the first Friday I get every trivia question correct. There you go. Let's see. Those are like 150 puts and for the bell. Thanks. Yeah. Yep. There you go. 402 on ATIP and Spire aftermarket. Still no trades. And that's where we're at right now. Okay. Whew. Fun times. Fun times. Solid gains for the NASDAQ at the end of the day here. The Dow was up 179, S&P up 33, NASDAQ up 156. And we got Spire right now still showing 530 a share. No aftermarket activity at the moment that I can see. And let's see. I'm seeing. What was that? Where are you seeing that? I'm seeing 535 on Spire. Says Michael. I'm seeing 535. I'm refreshing and still I'm not showing anything here. Let's see. Large orders at the bell for ATIP. I think you're onto it, Bruce. Maybe it's Ryan Cohen buying this thing up. Let's see. Spire showing 535 aftermarket on Fidelity. And Spire after the market ask 549, bid 530. 530 to 549 bid ask. No trades on Spire that I can see at the moment. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, people on eToro still shorting ATIP for 2 or 3%. They're thinking about hundreds while I'm thinking about the thousands. George Green, new member. Thanks, George, for coming in here. Love it. SoFi netted me 8,000 so far this week. Apple, another $5,000, all unrealized, but a very good week. Let's see. Just posted a good article on Spire on Uncle Bruce Facebook, Bama Babe says. And what do you use to follow the markets? I'm usually looking at Market Watch. Let's see. I sold 6 SoFi, January 23 puts at 635. Oh, nice job. Nice job. Liz, I've joined trivia once for me in the middle of the night. Turns out Uncle Bruce is a wonderful quizmaster. Why is the aftermarket on Spire a hot topic? Did I miss something? Austin wants to know. Yeah, we're wondering why the stock was at 530 for the last 4 hours. Wouldn't move from 530 share. We're wondering what it's going to do in the after hours now. If there's something going on, is there any news? Anybody know? We don't know. We have no idea. We're watching to see if there's any after hours trading. At the moment, not a single trade on Spire in the after hours that I know of. We're at 402 on ATIP, but no trading on the after hours on Spire yet has gone through that we are aware of. And we traded at 530 right across the day. We actually pretty well were at 530 from 10:15 this morning, except for a little blip at lunchtime, and then right back to 530 for the entire day, flatlined the entire day. Let's go. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. You got it, buddy. Let's see. Look at that. Yeah. Okay, there we have it. 530. There you go. ATIP 402. ME at the end of the day 1262. No aftermarket trading. Rocket Lab 1437, still at the same price in the aftermarket. SoFi 2276, up 4 to 2280 on the aftermarket. GameStop 202.17, sitting at 202 in the aftermarket. Matterport 2217, 2215 on the aftermarket, down 2. Spire still at 530, no trades. ATIP 402, up 2. Smart Rent 1065, no aftermarket trading. It had an up day of 47 cents today. Sixtera 954, no aftermarket trading. That's where we're at, guys. Apple 149.99, trading at 150 in the after hours. Don't know if that's good or bad for anybody. I have no idea. The Dow up 179, S&P up 33, Nasdaq up 156. There you are. Those are our closes. That's where we're at here, guys. Wow. What can I say? Let's see here. Spire consolidating. Bruce, you got to eat a Snickers. I'm tempted to buy one share to see if I get any. The articles from Space News, CEO sees vast potential. And let's see. I am happy to report that my 11-12 SoFi cover calls expired worthless. And someone approved me on Uncle Bruce's Facebook page. Thanks, Uncle Bruce. The classes I've watched and some of the stock we're working on with this channel are starting to make me money on small investments. Can't wait to make larger investments for more money. Right on, mediocre. Let's see. The completion of the transaction is subject to approval by at least 2/3 of the votes cast at a special meeting of Exact Earth shareholders, which is expected to take place November 2021. Uncle Bruce, this covered calls you have been pushing. Oh my God, I wish I'd done this a year ago, says Bobby Hubby. Let's see. Sitting on 1,000 Spire with a cost base of 577 and 13, working up to 15, May 22, $6 calls. I got plenty of time to wait this baby out. Michael says, grats. Happy Friday. Have a cold one on me, says Austin. How about a Philly cheesesteak sandwich? That Matterport call I wrote this morning for 159 is already down to 130. Awesome. Thank you so much. Well done. Well done. Let's see. Oh, I forgot what that felt like. Uncle Bruce, what would be a positive purpose to keep Spire down? There's your answer. I don't know. I don't know. I got nothing. A federal grand jury has indicted former Trump advisor Steve Bannon for contempt. Maybe they should hold him in jail without bail until this is resolved. Maybe you'll get the message. I don't know. Okay. I got 1,000 Spire and 1,000 ATIP. I'm setting it, and I'm forgetting it. There you go. Waiting for it to run, baby, run. Okay. 402 on ATIP, 530 Spire. No trades on Spire in the aftermarket. Not a single trade on Spire, which I find odd. Very odd. It's weird stuff. Is 80 calls too many? Not when it goes to 10, 15 bucks a share. Then you haven't got enough. What can I say? Spire's being kept down. The same party will bring it back up. Just my theory. Is too much money too many? Ask some billionaires and trillionaires what they think about that. Oh my gosh. So much fun, kids. So much fun. I don't know what to tell you. It is a wild one here. Thank you to, again, I want to say thank you to a couple of people. Paul Payne, thank you for your donation today on PayPal. Thank you to Dave McPeters. Thank you to Tax Down Inc. Thank you. Thank you to Todd Waters. Thank you. Appreciate that. Very, very, very much appreciated. Thomas, thank you for a donation today on PayPal. Appreciate that too. Trying to stay on top of all this stuff. And I'm looking forward to seeing some of you this weekend for one-on-ones. That should be fun. I'm looking forward to that. Sunday's all booked up now. I got a shot here. I got one on Saturday now. Oh my gosh. Looking forward to that, folks. Thank you. Love meeting with you guys and going over things with you. See if we can help you get richer out there. That's what it's all about. Oot and the boot. Okay. Here we go. Also, let's see here. Here we go. Thank you, Michael. You take care. George says, I'm a new member. I'm looking forward to your insight on writing contracts. Right on, George. Cindy Burke, thank you, Cindy. Ungress, I sold covered call on Plug Power. Within a couple of days, it surged. My strike was 30. It is 34. It's 43, the one that got away. You can always buy your calls back and rewrite new ones, write 45s further out. And whatever you're paying to buy these back, the ones you're writing, the 45s for further time, will be equal or higher priced than the ones you're buying back. That's a rollover, Cindy. You can keep playing this game. You think there's a technical problem with Spire? Not for 5-6 hours on the New York Stock Exchange. I don't think so. I don't know what to make of it. And there we go. Yeah, roll it, Cindy, says Michael. Roll that contract. That's what you can do starting Monday morning. Roll it. Roll it, darling, says Hobbs. Uncle Bruce, if right now everyone on here went and put on an after-hour stink bid for Spire at, say, $4.99, between 50 and 100 shares, we could essentially get that stink bid as their zero volume. Spire. I don't quite know. Again, every brokerage firm is different how they handle aftermarket trades, and I don't know how it'll show up on trading platforms and anything else. I do not know. Okay. Yep, it hasn't traded since we saw that post at 535. I've had a limit order for one share at 528 all day. Just see what happened, and it hasn't filled. Uncle Bruce, I'm angry about Spire. I want to buy more. You call New York side. There's I don't know if there's a phone number for that outfit anymore. My wife told me she was sick of me acting like I knew everything. I told her I knew it. I knew it. Yep, I knew you knew that. I'm not trying to get you into trouble saying insider things, Uncle Bruce. No SEC violations for you, Uncle Bruce. Sorry about putting you in the spot. Uncle Bruce, when is the stonk coming to fruition and damaging your insight is uncanny? There you go. 5:30 last trade on Spire. No aftermarket trades, not one. 4:02 on ATIP. No trading on Spire aftermarket. Is it halted? Like, what's up? I mean, you're showing bid asks, you're seeing them, but it's not trading. Is it halted from trading? Is there some kind of an official somewhere, anywhere about that being halted? Spire 448 now. How about that? 548. I don't know. What's it going to do? I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll do what we can. Spire 530 last trade. No one's even talking about it. You made me look. Jake says, Mike, you made me look. Spire going higher. That'd be fine with me. But you guys fill me in on whatever you know. I got nothing here. I got nothing nowhere. I got nada, nada, nada. Sorry, 540 now. Beer fingers. You gave me a heart attack. Are there any reports insiders are buying Spire today? Yeah, yeah, nothing, 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 nothing. Okay. And I'm going to go here, and I'm going to go. And Spire Global. Nothing here. I got nothing anywhere. Oh boy. Oh man. Excuse me, folks. Long week. 535. I'm showing a trade of 535 on one share. Finally. Let's see. Okay. 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 Okay, there was a was it is this accurate? I'm just reading some I'm trying to read up some SEC filings on Spire. If there's anything here that we can find. I think I just got a quarterly report here. Yeah, yeah. The company has 245 million cash. On September 30th, they have 245 million cash versus 15 million a year ago. No, versus December. December they had 15 million. September, 9 months later, they have 245 million. Yeah, yeah. Total current assets 276 million versus 22 million exactly. Total liabilities, total assets 303 million. Total liabilities 200 million. Yeah, okay. No, that's just a file. I think this is old news. And let's see if we got anything here. 533 on Spire on a volume of 51 shares, by the way. Changes of beneficial ownership. I don't know if this will help us in any way on any of this. No idea. No idea. This is pretty dry reading, this stuff. Yeah, folks, I don't know. I don't know what to make of Spire situation. There's no official news anywhere that I can see. I can't find anything anywhere. If I come across it, I'll let you know. But 533 on 51 shares is the volume here. Dead quiet. And I'm going to try. I'm going to try to get some stink bids here, see if I get any. Let's see. Uncle Bruce, a lot of my friends are sitting on hundreds of different shares, that their brokers takes care of. I asked, when was the last time they talked? Last year, I told them to fire the bum, laughing out loud. Let's see. Portis, William, the director, just bought up 37,000 shares. Spire reported an SEC filing today. And 533 you're showing. I'm showing 547 now. Last trade on 60 volume. That's all. Pearlstein Jack, director, bought near 50,000 shares. And that's a good sign. I agree. After our volume now 250, you say? 4 insider trading transactions the last couple of days. Single share sold for 545, 547 last trade now. I picked up 40,000 in the last few minutes, says Mentats. Let's see. Coyote, thank you for this donation, Coyote. Thanks for the work this week, Uncle Bruce. Hope you have a restful weekend. Thanks for Wednesday's primetime show. Also, golden info in that one. Let's see. Any of you want to watch that Wednesday show again, you can watch the rerun. Just go to my homepage. You should find it in the community tab. Might find it in videos. There might be a member thing you have. Just have to do some digging around. 1,000 volume on Spire, last at 547, up 17 cents. That's what I'm showing there. 393 on ATIP, down 9 from the 402 close, apparently. Let's see. I bought a bunch of Spire stock and a black helicopter flew over my house. 542. Now 651 shares. Looks like the board of directors acquired shares for free. Well, they were probably paid in shares. That's how this works. They get paid in stock, not uncommon compensation rather than cash. Let's see. 1,600 shares traded now, they say. 547 last trade. Let's see. Thanks for all tips and knowledge, Bruce. Have a great week. You too. Have a great weekend. And the board. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. 547. On 1,000 from what I can tell you. Refresh it. 1,000 and what is it? 1,002. Just over 1,000 here. 547. ATIP 393, down 9 cents at the moment, and Spire 547 on 1,120 shares. 538 last trade. Okay. I have a 540 limit sell on Spire, been sitting open for 10 minutes. And the spread is now 538 to 540. There you are. There's where we're at. Okay. There you have it. Okay. That's it. There you go. I'm done. I'm pooped. I'm cooked. I'm finished. Folks, thank you, as always, just being great viewers of this channel and loyal to this cause. I thank you. 282 thumbs ups here. Thank you for this. So great of you to do that for us. Hope you're going to have a great weekend this weekend, and stay healthy for me, and let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do what we have going next week. Great week as always with you mentioning us, Uncle Bruce, or mentoring us, Uncle Bruce. Have a great weekend. Thank you. And thanks, Uncle B from Brandon Boyle. Krishna Strange with just 1,600 shares, moved 17 cents. Well, it's artificial, really. 538 last trade. Thanks, Uncle B, says Abram. You got it, guys. Enjoy the weekend. Check out the classes if you get a chance, and let's make some money next week. We'll have some fun next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We'll just get at her. And we'll see if we can get richer. Okay. Thank you all for all your kind words this week and all your support. I love you. Thank you, guys. Have a great one. I look forward to seeing you folks, some of you folks, tomorrow and Sunday for the one-on-ones. I'm looking forward to that with you guys. Have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy, everybody. Rest and relax, folks. Thanks again, guys. Enjoy, and we'll see if we can make you richer next week. Sounds good. I'll make you richer. You make me richer. How about that? You are a god, Bruce. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you on Monday. Good night, simpletons, wherever you are. Thank you guys. Bye. All right. Talk to you later, folks. Bye for now.